pretty doggone good to announce. You've made announcements already concerning the Freebirds, the new Georgia Tag Team Champions. Well, I've got an announcement. A brother of mine been chasing me all over. Finally got rid of the guy. Finally, I don't have to look at him anymore. And the reason I don't have to look at him is because of Terry Funk. And Terry, I want to thank you right here on TV, right in front of all the millions of people. Thank you for getting rid of that no good. You can say it better than I can.
Hey, how long did it take me to get rid of Lars Anderson? How long did it take me?
Ooh, just as long as you want it.
That is exactly right.
Stretch it out.
Stretched it out. That is exactly right. Do you know what Lars Anderson has in common with a bowling ball? Do you know what's the difference? Excuse me, you know what's the difference between...
Get the kid out of the ring before he hurts himself. You know, right now we got a lot more... Why don't you be quiet? Go away. We've got a lot more important things to think about. There's some great... Let him alone, Terry. He's just wasting his time. There's a lot of important things going on, and Terry Taylor isn't one of them. Talking about a chance to go for the world's title. Talking about getting a couple of guys like that Hogjaws Hansen.
Let me go ahead and go in the ring.
Terry Taylor in the ring has challenged Terry.
Very serious. All this fella is a very young person that has not been in professional wrestling long enough to go ahead and compete with an athlete like me or like Ole Anderson. He is a young kid is what he is. He can't compete with us. He should be out of that ring. We showed you the last time that this young punk came down here exactly what we did with him. Ole Anderson and I myself are professionals.
Thank you very much.
On showing you that we are professionals, and we take respect in being considered the top wrestlers in professional wrestling today.
Terry Taylor after either Ole Anderson or Terry Funk, but the Anderson and Funk are scheduled to wrestle. So they'll be trying to get, obviously trying to get Taylor out of that ring. Well, we're waiting now to see if we can't get things squared away here and cleared up.
Square anything away. We're not going to wrestle while he's in the ring, and that's the end of it.
Well, all right. He says he's not going to wrestle until they're in the ring, so we'll be back in just a moment.
This tag team event will be one fall with a 10-minute time limit. Introducing first from Minneapolis, Minnesota, weighing in at 249 pounds, Ole Anderson. His partner from Amarillo, Texas, weighing in at 250 pounds, Terry Funk. Our opponents from Canada, weighing in at 230 pounds, Jerry Roberts. From Jonesboro, Georgia, weighing in at 215 pounds, Zane Hickey.
Well, we have a problem here, and Terry Taylor finally being convinced to leave the ring area. We do have a match scheduled to go right now, and it will be Terry Funk and Ole Anderson facing... and again, it is Funk and Taylor mixing it up. We've got Taylor outside and Funk inside now. And the referee trying now to get order restored here. And we have a bit of chaos going on. We're trying to get this tag team match underway. Terry Taylor, of course, totally irate over the fact that he was jumped from behind by Terry Funk. So it's Zane Hickey and Jerry Roberts going up against... All right, Terry Funk now against Zane Hickey. Match one fall. Arm drag takedown very quickly by Hickey, and Anderson complaining. Full slam by Terry Funk, and of course he is the former world heavyweight champion. Now Ole Anderson moves again. devastating Hickey that time. Anderson moves in on him again. A forearm across the back. Puts Hickey down. Hickey makes the tag with Jerry Roberts. Jerry Roberts moves in. Roberts exploding. Roberts catching Anderson. A series of hard right hands. Anderson overcomes him, however. Catches him, traps him in their own corner. And a lot of punishment being meted out here by Terry Funk and Roberts hurdled outside the ring, and it is Terry Funk. Jerry Roberts having his problems now, being assisted by Terry Taylor and Zane Hickey. Has him up, trying to set him for a pile driver. Caught him with that pile driver. And Roberts powered out from a pile driver. Tremendous second effort here. This man has great fighting heart. Roberts again smashed into the knee of Ole Anderson. Anderson tags up, moves back into the ring. Once again, the tag is made. Zane Hickey in there against Ole Anderson. Anderson using the forearm very effectively. Again, Anderson manhandling Zane Hickey. Has him up. Full body slam. Anderson down across the chest. Did not allow the pin. Did not allow the pin, and so it is Terry Funk moving back in now, having made the tag with Ole Anderson into a full body slam. Terry Funk crashing down off the ropes once again. And Terry Taylor pulling Zane Hickey out. And is Terry Funk now after. And Taylor's made it into the ring. Terry Taylor's made it into the ring. The referee calling for the bell here. And it is Taylor slugging it out now with Terry Funk. Jerry Roberts hurdled out of the ring, and now both Ole Anderson and Terry Funk. After Terry Taylor, they're double teaming on him now. Overhooking him now, Jerry Roberts. Wait a minute, Stan Hansen, the bad man from Porter, Texas. Stan Hansen, the bad man from Porter, Texas. Catches Ole Anderson. And now it's Hansen after Terry Funk, and Terry Funk beating a hasty retreat. It is Terry Funk beating a hasty retreat. And what can I tell you about this man, Stan Hansen? He is double bad and double dangerous, no question about that.
Well, let me tell you something, Gordon. Nobody knows Ole Anderson better than I do. I've been sitting around here for about 8 months watching him beating up people, jumping on people, taking advantage of people. He's got this goof Terry Funk running around like a bulldog on a chain or something. Well, let me tell you something, Ole Anderson. I'm the guy that can get it done, brother. I'm the guy that can get in there and whoop you. Nobody knows. Nobody knows you, Ole, like I know you. I've done battle with you and against you. I know how you think. I'm going to get you if I have to go from Columbus, Ohio, to Atlanta, Georgia, Columbus, Augusta. Ole Anderson, you're going to pay your dues. And when you do, this big, nasty Texan's going to be right on top of you, looking right down at you. Right, Gordon?
There you have it, the words from Stan the Man Hansen, and I think a lot of changes are needed, that's for sure.
That's right. And another thing, this Terry Funk, he's always bringing them in. He's like a mad dog. You put a little money in front of him and he goes crazy. Well, I'm the same type of guy sometimes. But Ole Anderson, let me tell you something. I'm here in Georgia to stay, brother, and I'm going to get you. I don't care if I have to track you to the end of the world. I'm going to be right on top of you with a lariat.
Thank you so much, and here's an important...
Ladies and gentlemen, this is a $5,000 challenge match. Introducing now, making his way to the ring, the man putting up the $5,000. From Japan, weighing in at 250 pounds, Mr. Saito. Mr. Saito. His opponent weighing in at 236 pounds, Mr. Wrestling number 2. One fall, 10-minute time limit, $5,000 challenge.
Well, there it is. This is the match that everybody's been talking about and everybody's been waiting for. Wrestling 2 going up against Mr. Saito. Wrestling 2 finally signing the releases and the contract. And so, Mr. Saito, who has been very successful thus far with his $5,000 challenge, saying that no one can pin his shoulders in 10 minutes. Facing now the legendary Wrestling number 2. And Wrestling 2, all right, back into the ropes. The referee calls for the break. See the look of determination. Wrestling 2, not charging blind. It comes up now with a good top wrist lock. Saito into the ropes. Tried an ankle sweep on the break, but did not succeed. Good back out by Wrestling 2. Wrestling 2 in behind his man, and Saito very quickly made it to the ring ropes. Well, Mr. Saito being exceptionally cautious. Time, of course, is on his side. Good back out and block by Wrestling 2. Front chancery by Wrestling 2. Excellent block that time. Into the ropes again. Again, Saito tried to sweep an ankle on the break. Wrestling 2, exceptionally wary, very alert. Collar and elbow. It is Saito with a side headlock. Wrestling 2 fires him off with a shoulder smash. Saito. Anyway, Wrestling 2 with a high hip toss. Wrestling 2 moving in now. Wrestling 2 brings him up. A full body slam. Wrestling 2 with a lateral press. 1, 2. And almost had himself $5,000. Saito rolls from the ring. And there you see Wrestling 1, who's standing at ringside watching this. Saito now obviously concerned, and now a deliberate stall for time. All right, once again, they circle each other. Duck under, go behind by Wrestling 2. Beautiful high waist lift takedown. As Saito back to the canvas once again. A float over into a lateral press. Saito fighting now to keep those shoulders off the canvas. The referee checking those shoulders. The Wrestling 2 has Saito in a definite predicament here. Bottom wrist lock. Clamping down on that arm. Keeping that arm trapped. And the referee again checking those shoulders. Saito trying to escape if he can. Managed to get over partially on his side now. Staying away from that pinning combination into a rear chin lock by Wrestling 2. Remember, this match one fall with a 10-minute time limit. Overhooks the head to the back into the ropes, and once again the referee calls for the break. Saito backing away, bows. Wrestling 2 moves. Saito in behind his man. Beautiful pickup by Wrestling 2. Saito trying to get him into a body scissors if he can. Come around that midsection and Saito again trying to escape. Wrestling 2 keeping that foot tied up. Into the ropes. And it was Wrestling 2 driving a knee into the femoris muscles of Saito, and Saito in trouble. Saito in definite trouble here. Again, Wrestling 2 administers more punishment. And so Wrestling 2, after that $5,000 of Mr. Saito's, and Wrestling 2 has got Saito in a lot of trouble here. Saito in pain. And Saito floats over, has the ride on Wrestling 2. Notice the way he utilizes his legs. But it's Wrestling 2 back into a pinning combination here. Shoulder was up. And Wrestling 2 struggling, trying to force that pinfall if he can. Just about 50% of his time gone now. Approximately 5 minutes remaining. Ooh, caught him on the break. Caught him on the break. Another chop by Saito. And wrestling 2 in trouble on the canvas now. Saito smashes him into the turnbuckle. Wrestling 2. For the first time in this match, belly to back suplex. No, sir, he came out before the count of 3. Wrestling 2. And there you see wrestling 1 shouting encouragement. And Saito catches him with a chop after arm whipping him to the turnbuckle, a count of 2. But again, wrestling 2 comes out. And the entire crowd now picking up that chant. Go, 2, go. Wrestling 2. Beautiful reversal by wrestling 2. Saito is down. Wrestling 2. Ooh. Went to drive with the knee, but Saito ducked to one side. But again, wrestling 2 came out, but he hurt that knee. He charged with that knee, and Saito ducked to one side, and wrestling 2 having trouble. The Russian leg sweep. Count of 2, and again, wrestling 2 came out of it, but wrestling 2 in a lot of trouble now. Saito closing in. Once again, a lateral press, and once again, wrestling 2. Great, great reserve strength there. Great heart. Continues to battle his way out. Back on his feet. Saito now caught in the midsection by wrestling 2. And wrestling 2 again, beginning to turn the tide of this battle. Hip lock takedown. Wrestling 2 rolling that shoulder off just before the count of 2, but Saito missed. And it's wrestling 2. Belly to back suplex, and this could be all she wrote. 1, 2, no. Came out again. Saito rips across the eyes of wrestling 2. And Saito doing something with his foot. I don't quite understand that. Wrestling 2 catches him coming in. And again. Wrestling 2 back to his feet. Saito caught him after his... I can't believe it. I cannot believe it. I cannot believe it. And the referee, Freebirds, who are the new Georgia Tag Team Champions.
Mr. Gordon Solon, let me tell you something. We do not only look good. We do not only talk good. We also wrestle good. Baby, get this camera on this slim 36-inch waist. Do you see what possesses this beautiful body? This is the Georgia, the National Tag Team Championship belts, which we took very, very easily, I might say, in 2 straight falls. You see, the 1980 invasion has begun, and it's only begun to set in, and we've only begun to win, because we will keep doing our thing. We'll rock, we'll roll, we'll strut, we'll stroll all over any and everybody. And I do mean everybody. And besides being the National Tag Team Champions, we are also the uncrowned World 6-Man Tag Team Champions. Do you understand? There are not 3 men today in professional wrestling that think alike, that walk alike, that talk alike, like the fabulous Freebirds.
Well, we'll find out on the 24th.
That's right. We will find out on 24th. Let me tell you something, Kevin Sullivan and Mike Graham and Mr. Boogie Oogie Tony Atlas. Boy, we're going to disco all over your head and beat some of them bumps out of your body. And then the Boston Battler, he ain't nothing but a Boston bum, and he gonna be looking mighty dumb in the Omni. We will roll, we will strut, we will do it all